We are back with Sylvia Allen, the director of the Central Region. How you doing, Sylvia?
I'm doing well.
Good,
You know,
good. You know, I love going live because we never know what we're going to get until we get it. So I'm glad that you had your patience there, and I am so glad that you're on the show. But before we even start the show, Sylvia, I've asked our guests to, to shout out to us, let us know that they're there. And I do see a couple people already
okay.
on the show. And I want to give a shout out to my man, David, out of Cleveland. I see even Skipper. He's on the line. Hey, Skipper, how you doing? I see Pam Williams on the line. What a blessing to have her here as well. And I see Lavelle. Welcome, guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. I just want everyone to kind of reach out. If you got questions or anything like that, feel free to send me a note, and I'll make sure they get on the call. On the screen, and if you have any questions, all right. But Sylvia, again, thank you for joining us this evening. Before we start, Sylvia, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? I know. We've been knowing each other now for some time. I believe it's about
We
what,
have.
about 4 years, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and I believe we've built a strong relationship, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me and my family. It's been really, really a good ride that we've had. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Sylvia.
Well, most of you know me. I am director of Central Region. My husband is Gary Allen. We live in Roseville, Minnesota, which is a suburb of St. Paul. My husband was a firefighter for 37 years with St.
Nice,
Paul. He was
nice.
born and raised. I was a military child. So the first 13 years of my life, my dad was in the Air Force, started first grade in Germany, lived in Oregon, Washington State, Arizona, and now here I am in Minnesota. We have 4 boys and 9 grandchildren.
Oh,
We've
nice,
been RV.
nice.
So that's a little bit about me.
I know there's more. Tell us a little bit about what you have done with the Central Region and what's going on. I know that we're terming out this year. We're moving into a new year. But tell us a little bit more what you do with the Central Region. What you done with the Central Region? Yeah.
Well, some of the things I've done as director, I've actually, for the past 10 years, I was secretary of Central Region,
Hmm.
and then assistant director, and now director. So I've just been a part of what NAARVA is doing to bring um, our organization into the 21st century. So we
Yeah.
are basically online now,
Hmm.
making payments,
Hmm.
the membership portal, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with. So just making sure that the messages from NARVA are carried on to Central Region.
Yeah, you mentioned something very important too, and that's that whole portal that NAVA has created that's really helping our members know exactly where they're at in their membership. They can go online, they can pay their dues. There's just so much within that portal that you can do. And they're not finished, Sylvia. I believe they're still constantly updating that to keep us, current and fluent in that portal.
The portal will continue to evolve.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're just doing an excellent job with it. And what I like is most of it's in my ballpark now. If I get a new unit, I can upgrade on my own. I don't have to contact NARVA to do that. I believe the only thing we can't do as members is change the date we join the organization.
So it's real important that our members, the NARVA members, and the chapters of each club really get acclimated to this portal because this is the new wave.
This is the new way.
Yes. All
So
right.
when you're ready to pay your dues,
Yeah.
you can go on the portal and do that. NAARVA will send you a message about 30 days out, letting you know your dues are due. There will be a link. You click that and pay your dues.
Nice. Nice. So why don't I ask you, if you don't mind, let me get into some of these questions that, we want to talk about. Um, and talk about, the rally that's coming up in June, okay? As director, of course, you have a vision of what you think or how you want this rally to be perceived to our members. Can you just enlighten us the vision of what you're thinking about this rally?
Well, this is the first rally we've had since 2024 because we're on a every other year rotation now. And I'm just looking at capitalizing on what we did in Sparta. We're going to have on-site entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a youth activities group. I believe the youth will have pizza and movie night, and they'll have another fishing tournament. At our last rally, we had 33 youth, and so I'm expecting that many or more for this rally. I'm looking at this rally, my vision is just to see everyone come together as a big family reunion, to be able to relax and RV and be entertained and just have just a downright good time. We work extremely hard to make sure that you enjoy the rally and that you feel like you've gotten your money's worth out of our rallies.
Yeah, I appreciate that vision. A strong rally truly begins long before members arrive at the campground, as you know, Sylvia. It starts with preparation and intentional planning, and everyone is coordinating and clear communications across the committees and chapters. So it's nice to know that there's so much work that goes into preparing for this rally, because we do want it to be seamless to our members so they can really enjoy and benefit everything that you guys are planning. So it's good to know that there's so much activities and everything that's coming with this rally. Why, in your opinion, why you think, or why is this rally matters right now in Ohio?
Well, this rally matters because it's the first Central Region rally held in Ohio. Giving homage to Mr. Norman Ellis, the founder of this great organization. This is where it all started, the heart of Ohio. And so to attend this rally is important because you're, again, attending a piece of history. And we're just looking forward to having this very first rally in Ohio.
That is true. I know when Chuck Bird had mentioned it as well. This moment gives the Central Region the opportunity to showcase its unity and strength. The location matters because the timing matters even more. Like you said, Sylvia, it was developed there in Ohio by Norm Ellis at a time when connection is essential and the rally becomes a gathering point for the chapter across multiple states. It strengthens visibility, reinforces relationships, and builds momentum. That's key to, I believe, having it in Ohio because it's so central and everybody can get to it. I mean, we have a Rocky Mountains area, but out in Denver, but I hope they're able to come. That's the furthest point. But again, it's so centralized, and there's so many chapters that can come. So I welcome that, and that's good, Sylvia. Thank you for that.
And we do have people from Colorado, members, who have already registered.
Oh, wonderful! So they're on
Yes.
their way. Yeah,
They're on their way.
they are on their
Packing
way.
as we speak.
That is wonderful. That is really, really wonderful to see that they can come as far. You know, Ohio, and we had mentioned this, Ohio, this is the first time the Central Region, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sylvia, has been to Ohio.
Absolutely.
So,
Very first rally that NAARVA Central Region has held in Ohio.
so there's no excuse that folks can't attend the rally right in their backyard. There's no excuse.
Absolutely.
And Marengo Cardinal Center it's a great campground to host a rally like this. It's modern, it's full hookup, it's everything you would want.
A pool,
A pool. I mean, it's just so much.
on-site restaurant.
Yes, there's just so much there, and I think everyone's going to have a wonderful time, just wonderful time. I can just see it.
I guarantee you, they're going to have a fabulous time.
I believe so. As we move on here, Sylvia, member takeaways from attending. What do you think some of the takeaways are going to be?
You know, Vince, what I would like to see members, the takeaway would be warmth in your heart and a smile on your face. And then to leave thinking, I can't wait for the next Central Region rally.
Wow, that sets it up for the next one. When members leave the rally, they should leave, like you said, excited. Leave with more than just memories. They should leave with clarity, connection, and a renewed enthusiasm. Because we kind of set the stage that this is going to be a very nice rally, right? So
Right.
I believe this rally is going to carry Central Region into the next rally, even into the nationals. And I believe that Central will be talking about what's going to happen at this rally in June. They should feel informed about the region. They should feel included in a bigger picture, and they should feel confident in the direction of the Central Region after they come to this rally. A strong rally strengthens relationships between chapters, build fellowships, build reinforcement and pride. When members walk away saying, that was organized, that was welcoming, that was meaningful, that's success. That's when you see how everybody has come together and worked hard to pull this rally off. So
Yes.
I am truly looking forward to what you guys have been doing. You know, Sylvia, I'm in parking.
That's the most important part.
But you know what? When people have been driving for 300, 400, 500 miles, and when they show up, they're hot and heavy. They want to just get to their sites. But, I always try to have a smile on my face. I try to have water for them. And I try to, bring them down, and then we get them parked and settled. So that's, parking is a little bit more. We're the first ones that they want to see, but they want to get to their sites and get settled as well.
Well, Vince, what you've done with parking has helped elevate our Central Region rallies. See?
Where'd that come from?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you've done a fabulous job.
Thank
We
you,
want to
Sylvia.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. It's been interesting. Yeah, hello to you too, Jeanette Lee. She's giving a shout out to all the members at large, by the way, Sylvia.
Okay.
I just wanted to say hello
Hello,
to
members at large.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna move this right along. Supporting chapters and volunteers. What can we talk about? How we can get these chapters and volunteers more geared up as we move towards the rally, Sylvia?
Well, I believe that we are getting them on board and geared up. We meet as an executive board each year as the rally packet goes out. We meet with the chapter presidents. We meet with our member at large members, and then we meet with each club to let them know what the rally is about, to help bring them on board, answer any questions that they may have. And so, I want to say, you've asked me a lot about my vision,
Yes.
but I have to say that these rallies would be nothing without our volunteers or our chapter presidents or our members. Our volunteers are the foundation of our rallies, and the chapter presidents are the foundation or the backbone.
Yeah, that's a good message to send out to those that are the backbone, like you said. Members are the heartbeat of the Central Region.
They are.
Their participation, you can see the engagement, the enthusiasm, and their commitment. There are some folks out there so committed to making sure these rallies go off without a hitch. When members stay informed, they get involved and they support one another. The region really thrives. Leadership can provide direction, structure, but it's the members who bring energy, life to every gathering. That is so key, Sylvia, and your words of wisdom there was really, really good, and thank you for that.
Vince, I would just like to add that regarding volunteers, when we were in Sparta, the fishing tournament for youth, the parents had to be there, but it started at 6:45 a.m. We had volunteers come out that didn't have children with them at all, and they helped the youth bait their hooks, put worms on their hooks. A lot of our youth caught their first fish. And to me, that's a family. That's what a family does. We help, we see a need, we step in whether you're asked or not. And those are the kind of volunteers we have in Central Region.
And the kids really enjoyed it. They loved the camaraderie. I mean, just to catch a fish, I could see it in their eyes how excited they were. They were so excited. And just how the championship went and the certificates, and the kids really, really enjoyed that. And I tell you, that whole committee that Chuck Bird had put together for that, and the team
did a
fabulous job on that. That was well done. We're coming close to talking a little bit more, or towards the end of our conversation here. Sylvia, what message do you want to give to the members tonight?
Well, to Central Region members and NAARVA members, NAARVA is alive and well. We're growing. Central Region is growing leaps and bounds. And I just want us to stay as a collective family, to support each other, to be there for each other, and to also remember that as we grow as a region, our youth play an integral part of that. They're the ones that will carry this organization on.
Yeah, and you're right. Support them means more than appreciation, So you're absolutely right about that. We are coming up to election time. Is that correct for the Central Region?
We are. Central Region. Well, the 4 regions are holding their regional elections, and Central Region, the applications have gone out. The deadline was February 14th. And one thing we did this year is to try to make sure every Central Region member received the election application information. So we emailed it to each individual person rather than having the club president or secretary email it to their club.
Nice.
And so there will be a new set of officers coming in for all 4 regions. and I've sent information out. I've encouraged members to run for office, and that's something you may want to think about in the future, is to um, think about running for office. Um, we all have a lot to contribute, and we could use your fresh blood, your new ideas.
That's good that NAARVA holds elections. I think it's every 2 years. Is that correct? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you can run two-year consecutive terms. So you have a 2-year term, and then you can run an additional 2 years.
Okay. Um, well, I think is there anything else, Sylvia, you might want to talk about with the rally coming up? Is there anything else you may want to talk about?
Well, I just want everyone to know everything we do is for you, the members. And we're doing everything to make sure that you enjoy this rally. We've tried to keep it within an affordable amount. We listen to what you say, and we're just going to have a fabulous time.
Yeah, we are, and I would like to tell our Central Rally members or Central Region members and family, with the nominations officially closed, I want to share something important to you tonight. I have Vincent Gorman have officially entered that race, and I am running for the NAARVA Central Region Director. For those, yeah, for those who may not know me, again, I'm Vincent Gorman, President of Lake Erie Travelers. Over the past several years, I have focused on building structure, strengthening community, growing memberships, and leading with preparation and accountability. I'm running because I believe the Central Region is ready for stronger communications, clear organization, and a rally experience that reflects the excellence of our members. If elected, I will launch a President's Roundtable, implement a Central Region master calendar, improve communications across the region, and elevate how we plan and execute the rally. This campaign is about unity, structure, and forward progress. With that, Sylvia, I thought that it would be appropriate, since we talked about the elections, I did want folks to know that I am running for the directorship. And I'm looking forward to the challenge if I have the opportunity. So, you have anything you might want to...
I like your platform.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We have a lot of work to do, and we'll just see what happens. Can you hear me okay, Sylvia?
I can.
Okay, good. As we close this out, Sylvia, I want to thank you again for joining us tonight and for your continued leadership. Our members stayed engaged, stayed informed, and most importantly, they stayed involved as we moved through. Leadership is not about a position, it's about preparation, community, and execution. Central Region deserves all three. Let's move the Central Region forward. Sylvia, as we close this out, this podcast, is there anything else you might want to add to it before we close out?
I would just like to add that I will see you in June at the Cardinal Center.
I cannot wait to see you guys in June. And for those who are still online, I want to thank you again for coming online and just being here and listening to the podcast about the rally. Now, next March, It's going to be either the 16th or the 23rd. I'll let you guys know. I am so excited who we're going to have online. But I will tell you this. We need to talk more to the presidents of our chapters, and I'm going to have a couple of presidents online to get their perspectives about the rally, about how important it is to be part of NAARVA, how important it is to be part of their club. You need to hear this. This is something different, and it gives the world a perspective or an insight of how NAARVA operates at the presidents and chapters level. So we're going to get that out, Sylvia, next month.
Okay.
And I am looking forward to hearing from them as well. And with that, Sylvia, I'm going to end this podcast, and we're going to close it out with our theme song for the evening. Sylvia, thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
For being part of the podcast. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Oh, ooh, ooh, yeah. Yeah. Gather round, it's time to unite. Our family, our future so bright. Yeah. 33 years.